Okay. Maybe we'll actually leave the starting area today. What's this? Report back to Captain Eliza. Yeah, let's do that. Hello.
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 Hello. Hi. Mike, do you want me to stream on Discord?
Well, then
Nice.
they can actually comment.
Yeah.
You already back, Lieutenant Zakharov?
Revolt of the Mutants.
Mutants are back to work, Captain.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now go see Ryan and get paid.
I'm not bothering with
Hi.
the Vori this time around.
How can I help you?
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting.
Yep. Alright, now I think we only have the mission to actually leave for a mission with the rover. Exciting. I ate too much pizza, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah. Do you know the movie The Aristocats?
Ah. Cats.
Yes, eh?
Cats.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What?
What is that question?
It's a question. Mike, do you know the movie The Aristocats?
Yes.
Okay. There is a. It's. Of course, I had watched it in Greek when I was little. And there is a line that my entire family like picked up from the movie and would say it because it sounds so funny in Greek. And basically, it's the old guy that's like, what is he, a lawyer or something for the old lady? And he says, I'm not a little kid like I was when I was 80. And this is how I feel when I eat too much pizza. That's what I wanted to say.
I see. That is a funny sentence.
Hey, you, a Technomancer, right? Get the hell out of here. You surge around here, you're gonna fuck up my baby for good.
Just like you don't spontaneously combust, we don't spontaneously search. Is that you on the poster?
Yeah, name's Amelia Reacher. We're discoverers one and all, like father, like daughter. Why? What's it to you?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths. Heard you'd make that happen.
Wish they gave me a heads up a Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
First rover trip?
Yeah, first time this far from Ophir.
Nice. How's it feel?
It's exciting.
Exciting, I guess. A little terrifying to go this far without having the protection of a shadow path, but life's about the adventure, isn't it?
Took the words out of my mouth. That's why I love my job so much. Life's too damn short to play it safe.
You guys doing okay? Nervous about the fights we're gonna face?
The fights? What fights? I did not leave my home and laboratory to foray into battle, child. Did someone tell me this? Because I don't recall being...
We needed a doctor with us, Scott.
Yes, I understand that. I do. But you know, fighting it's a dangerous... People get hurt, and I guess that's why... I mean, of course, I will care for you. But no fighting means no wounds to you.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, it scares me. How big's the fight we're looking at?
Aurora's troops and Technomancers. We'll have to be tactical about it. Hit them in small groups, since there's not a lot of us. But we stick to that plan, and we should be fine.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure once we get there and we get to doing and not just thinking, I'll be fine. It's the thinking that wreaks havoc on me.
This ain't my first rodeo, Lieutenant. Being on a rover is pretty neat and all, but still, no different from past missions. Hit an enemy, get hit back. Find ourselves down deep in Shit Creek and then wait for backup. In other words, it always goes tits up. But when you've been in the bad long enough, you get used to it.
Did you just call my baby pretty neat? That's it? Pretty neat?
I didn't mean... It's swell. Real swell.
Holy shit. I think you guys plucked this fucker from the farm before he was ripe.
This fight's huge. Really just shows how big a scale Aurora thinks on. Alright, let's focus on finding the tunnel entrance.
Let me wear something different. Oh, shit. I meant to sneak, but I guess not. Oh, I made a circle, I think.
Those structures look colonial. Dome's gotta be close.
What are we looking for here, Lieutenant? These are strange structures. I've never seen anything like them.
Are you looking for something in particular? Because I don't remember receiving an order to snoop around. Not sure the captain will like it. Anyway, it's just my opinion.
Hey.
I'm seeing a post here or video about how a dog is taking the kitten of a cat and, you know, just takes care of it.
Yeah.
And the caption is, "This is her baby now." But when the dog jumps on the couch, you very prominently see that this is definitely not a female dog. But no one in the comments is talking about it, and it's killing me.
A Technomancer from Abundance. And I heard
Listen,
you
you
were
don't
all
know the
nearly
gender of this
extinct.
dog.
What are you doing here?
Don't
What do you
assume.
want?
But I know
I
the
want
balls
to come
on
in,
this dog.
and you're gonna help me.
No, I don't think I am. Stop! Stop! I'll help you!
I told you you would. Don't know why you didn't believe me.
Here I come.
Yeah, before that. Oh man. Won't open. No.
The dome's in amazing condition. Though I doubt Aurora's been taken. Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Oh no.
Don't.
Hello.
Why would you say that? Anyway, my mom decided to use my card to buy something from the pharmacy, and I needed to approve the payment.
Transaction. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, let's continue.
Well, looks like we found the relic. Doesn't look like much, but the style of writing looks familiar, even if I don't have a clue what it means. You able to decipher it? What is it? It even real?
We haven't been able to decipher it yet, but yes, no doubt it's real. Not sure if I can tell you anything else about it. I don't know what you're planning to do with it, and I don't want to offend you by talking about sacred matters, but you know some knowledge should only stay among technomancers, right? So be careful, please.
I know what I'm doing.
What is it? It looks old. We should show this to the captain. It must be important, judging from how well guarded this place is.
It's an ancient object indeed, but I don't think that the captain will be interested in it.
Oh, this is one of those ancient objects Technomancers collect. I understand.
Do you think that the tablets are just in English and Martians don't talk in English anymore, so that's what they need to decipher, like the English language?
Would be funny, but could also be another language.
Greek.
To make a boomer joke, maybe Greek, but to make a boomer joke, maybe it's in cursive and nobody can read cursive anymore. Did you have cursive in school?
No.
Wow.
What?
Can you read cursive?
Probably not.
Wow.
I can write you something in cursive and you tell me if you can read it. It's not that hard, it's just
Also there are
letters, but a bit more fancy.
also there are different kinds of cursive.
Yeah, I will use a fancy one.
Woo! Kirill in cursive is amazing. You
Yeah.
can't it's just circles.
And the doctor tells you to get this.
But I've heard, I don't know how true that is, that doctors specifically write like this so
Oh,
you can
fuck.
fake. Okay.
I'm playing
Like-
at the same time, dude.
I know! So that you can fake a prescription. I've heard that rumor.
I think there are a lot of rumors. The rumor I heard is because they need to take too many more this university. Amazing sound.
What the fuck was that? I can't even.
The Technomancer battle cry.
I
don't
wouldn't
even
get
know.
it. You're not a Technomancer. It's a sacred, ancient.
I need to hear that again. I don't know
No.
how you made that sound.
I just don't wanna die.
Oh, it sounded different on Discord.
Nice.
I feel like the Discord noise thing sometimes makes your voice sound funnier than it is on stream. It's just it adds a layer of weird compression. I don't know. That's
Okay, Kat, I'm gonna send you a cursive.
I also want to see.
And I'm very sure you will be able to read it with no problem.
Okay.
I want to judge your cursive.
This
That's my cursive.
feels like a very old school thing to teach.
It makes for faster writing.
It does?
Why is your
Yes, of course you're fighting way faster because you just go in one flow.
Why is your handwriting so nice?
Because I always write in cursive.
Here's
Not
the way
always,
out.
that's not
I don't
true.
know where
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
show
go,
you my
but you better get
usual.
going.
They are a mess
They
of
will never
cursive and not cursive.
I usually write in a mixture of cursive and the other one.
Then
My handwriting is horrible.
I love the cursive H though.
yeah.
You
that's-
are my bro. Ah,
Oh my god, my
Yeah.
handwriting sucks.
And see, it's easy to
Yeah.
read. I don't know why it's such a big point of contention. This is my usual handwriting.
Oh no!
my handwriting is kind of like this too. It's very sloppy.
Yeah.
Guys, you're not ready. You're not ready for my handwriting, for my cursive. Oh no!
It is.
Yeah, my phone isn't that fast. You gotta wait 2 business days.
There's a ton of different chemicals. They must have been using them to
This
make
is so
explosives
sad.
to help out with the drilling.
Oh, no.
One charge
But-
should be big enough to close the tunnel. Just gotta be careful. But, with the
But you can read
explosives,
it!
I should be able to
I
set
can
it off
read it,
remotely
yes.
and make sure I don't blow my damn head off.
The worst thing is this isn't even because I'm writing in cursive, my handwriting is always bad.
Mhm.
Oh, that's it. That was why you were laughing your ass off.
Okay, cats.
We need more.
Tunnels here? Wouldn't be very smart of them.
They need chemicals to clear out the access to the tunnels. They have the ingredients necessary to collapse them. Fortunately, it seems that they were doing construction work on this shadow path. I'm sure we'll find it.
If you say so. I didn't know the Technomancers also played the part of saboteurs in the army.
Technomancer's abilities are
Oh, shit.
extraordinary, and their knowledge too. I'm so lucky to be part of your unit, Lieutenant. I'm sure I'll learn a lot from being with you.
I'm
Oh, hello.
misspelling. Oh god.
Where do I go? Is it here?
God. Oh god.
Oh my god.
I am better in writing in unitology, the language from Dead Space, than this.
Probably because every line there is very deliberate.
They need a detonator.
Your age is killing me.
It gets worse, Mike. Just you wait. My O's look like E's.
Fuck you, man. I don't know what you want from me.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can kind of see it.
I can see the vision.
Yeah.
Let me try to how I normally write.
Oops, wrong way. Is it wrong way? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, this is the dig site, and this is where we get the explosives. Okay, so I went wrong way. Oh, hey.
I misspelled want.
How?
I don't. I'm rewriting this. But I have to say. No, I misspelled hello. I am.
Hello.
Maybe I am just. Maybe I just developed that thing where I can spell. Well, it's German now. Whatever.
Your next level dyscalculia, dyslexiculia.
It's called, in German at least,
Legasthenie.
reading. Yeah. It's
What is the English word again? Oh my god.
Dyslexia?
Yes.
I prefer my version better.
I don't even know. Like I'm realizing that I'm having a big issue spelling things, like on computer and in writing. I don't know. It just started a while ago, but I notice it all the time that I just completely misspell things all the time, which wasn't before, and I don't know why. It's not like I'm writing less than I did before.
Maybe you rely. Maybe you rely on autocorrect too much.
No, I write on paper the entire time. I have multiple journals that I write in daily, basically. Why did I just get nosebleed? What the fuck?
I never know what's going on with.
I just suddenly got nosebleed. Fuck.
Rest in peace,
Don't say it.
Peroni.
Don't make me laugh when I have nosebleed, you fucking bitch.
Perfect. Got everything I need to shut this access point down for good. All set. Just need to get back to the rover before setting it all off.
Jesus Christ, now I wrote K like a W. What the fuck? Ah! What is this? Why? Why? Just why not, I guess. It's so hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? I turned on the heater.
This tunnel's gone. Aurora's got no way into Ophir anymore. Mission accomplished.
The intensity of the vibrations is soothing, hypnotic. They make me so tired.
Dear old Scott.
Is he drunk?
My machine's caressing you.
When
with
isn't he
ruffles.
drunk?
Sweet talking ya.
I
Can't go
guess.
falling asleep on a battlefield though.
Onkshu mimimi.
Thanks to you, the city won't ever have to face another attack like the last. All those people wounded because of those broken shutters. Just thinking about it, I feel nauseous.
It's probably the rover. Gotta get used to the vibrations. Most people fucking puke their ass out their first time.
No, I meant the thought of all the... Never mind.
I really don't get it. This is war, right? Aurora shows up and blows up part of our city, and how do we retaliate? Send a handful of people like us? I don't get it.
You ever do anything but bitch? Successful mission. Tripping a rover. Hell, if I was you, I'd be grinning ear to ear. Why don't you do that? Bitch less, smile more.
Yeah, but don't you smile more?
I've got something to ask you.
What can I do for you?
I...
Okay, can my nosebleed please
Well,
stop?
I don't know if you know, but my dad died
Stop!
in
Oh
that
my
skunk.
god.
Actually, he disappeared.
Am I
He came
dying?
back from one of his
Chad, am I
missions
dying?
15 years
Am I
ago.
cooked?
I'm
Am I
sorry.
cooked yet?
I didn't know.
Is this it?
Yeah, I don't want your pity, okay? It's not about that. What I mean is, I've never managed to find out what kind of mission he was on and where he had gone. I know he was close to Scott. He was probably even his best friend. That old crazy man doesn't want to tell me anything. He says he wants to protect me. Look, I'll just cut to the point. I was wondering if you'd maybe look in his dispensary for me, see if you could find any of my father's notes or letters or...
I don't know, Amelia. Scott's like a father to me. Then besides, you know he's almost always there. How would I even do it?
I'm not asking you to break in or steal nothing. Just keep him busy. And while you are there, you know, just flip through files. I'm sure he kept letters between him and my dad. He's not one to throw anything away.
All right. I'll try to make him leave, but if I don't find anything...
Yeah, I won't blame you. But I know that you're going to find something.
Okay.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
I know he says unfortunately, but he says it so fast that it sounds like he says fortunately, this is beyond my
I
skill
was
level.
about to say the exact same
Yeah.
thing. You always run around in that jacket, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Scott. My captain told me that she wanted to see you.
Is it related to you? Are you sick?
No. Not that I know of. She didn't tell me why.
Oh, well, should I take my pouch then? It's an important question. I should still take it though, but it's a little heavy. All right, I'm leaving without it.
I think I have a problem with going through your...
Fortunately,
Oops.
this is beyond my
Fuck, I
skill
skipped
level.
it.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello?
Hello.
I found some of your father's letters.
I knew it. Tell me.
Oops.
Friendly. They were very close. However, there was some tension between them over time. Some letters gloss over an expedition that they had done together, but what surprised me the most is when your father talks about a boy who was actually Scott's son. The last letter I found is a bit bizarre. I didn't really understand what he meant.
Great
What
news.
does he mean? Do you
I'm no
remember?
longer bleeding, I
Your
think.
dad begged
Cool.
Scott to stop
Yay.
the madness,
That's it.
warning that his wife's divorce was only the beginning of what he would lose
I
if
was
he
kinda
couldn't face
hoping
the
that-
truth.
This would be a
That
good idea.
it was too late for his son. He seemed to think Scott was on the verge of self-destruction.
It's true that it's rather mysterious. Scott, a son. Did you know?
No, he never told me about him. He obviously lost him.
I don't
No
know
doubt it's still
why,
a touchy
but
subject.
for
We
some
have to
reason,
find out what this is all
suddenly,
about. You have to ask his wife.
my entire
Did my father really need to
green
interfere in his
backgrounds are
family
gone.
drama?
Okay, this
Maybe
is
that's why he
new.
disappeared.
Please
Please,
switching it
Zachariah.
up. Display settings. What the fuck is happening?
Can I have her in my party now? Or not yet? Probably not yet. What? Okay, let's switch over to... Oops. To... Sword and Shield.
I'm sorry to... You Angela Seeker, Scott's wife?
Ex-wife. What did the drunk do this time?
Nothing bad. He's a friend.
A friend? Ah, right.
Just looking for some information on one of his friends. Mark. And your son.
Get out. Get out!
What right do you have coming around digging up the past?
Listen, I think Mark's disappearance was tied to Scott's research and your son. And I know you were a researcher too, so I'm hoping you'll be able to help me understand the research better and maybe even find your old friend.
The drive to dissect even the smallest details, to try to understand how and why. That thirst once drove me too, but I let it go. There was no well deep enough to satisfy that thirst. I was never as involved as Scott. In truth, I began to give up my work once we had our son. The focus of my research had been the study of animal mutations with the goal of vaccine production. And always wondered if... Because of that, I had been the conduit that carried the infection to my son. Scott was more interested in genetics and its medical applications. The second our son showed signs, though, I completely stopped my research. If I hadn't told Scott, he would never even have noticed. And his answer was to swear he could find a cure. He really believed that with his work in genetics and mine in vaccination, that we could save our son. But I was too devastated to help him. All I wanted to do was spend every second with our son.
I called
before he
you a
was taken
little
away from
Belara
us.
simp, by the way.
Which, of course, happened.
Oh my
And
god.
Scott and Mark took off on a wild goose chase that he was sure would end in a cure. Ha, I didn't get it. There wasn't anything he needed.
Because
that he
that's what
didn't have
you are,
access
my
to
little
in his
Belara
lab.
simp.
And while he was off,
My little
I was
Belara.
alone.
I know that you
And
you say this
and eventually
almost
got
as much
tired.
as Cat says
So
that
I
Mando
asked for a
is.
divorce. And then
What?
they finally came back.
If there's
With
two
nothing to
things
show
I
for
know
it.
in life to be true, it's that
But soon
Belara
Mark
is
took off
adorable
again to
and
find
Mando
what
is
I
cute.
guess was
Yay.
materials for research that
Yes.
Scott swore he couldn't find here. And that
I
was
don't
the
know if
last
this
I
means
saw.
that
That's
Mando
all I
is
know.
like Belara or
I never
Belara is
found
like
out
Mando.
what the research was on. and
Both
honestly,
things are interesting.
I just want to forget it all.
I keep that up to
Please
interpretation.
now. Can you leave me be?
Well, I can feel for what the old man's been through. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Terrible thing. Breaks couples up, you know. Stress of never being able to have kids again.
Why never again?
Because they sterilize families who've had a mutant to make sure they don't have no more.
It's sad, but it's the only way to protect our own kind. At least now I understand why the professor's so, you know, weird.
They sterilized couples that had a mutant son. Kid.
Yes.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello? I talked to Scott's ex-wife.
So, what did she say?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course, but it made Scott go crazy, and he was convinced that he could find a remedy. He asked for your father's help, so they left together, and were gone for a long time. Their exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day, Mark left. His ex thinks that it was to bring back something useful for his research, and he never came back.
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? It's really awful what they must have gone through. That explains a lot about why he's so crazy, and also why he behaves as if we were his kids. Thank you, Zach. That doesn't answer all of my questions, far from it, but I have a better grasp of what happened. My father disappeared by helping his best friend, who was going through a rough patch and wanted to heal his child. It's a sad but beautiful story, isn't it? I'm gonna think about all this. Thank you again.
Compliment her? No. No.
Why? She's doing a good job.
No, that triggers a romance.
Ew.
I want to be pure.
I think it's too late for that, buddy.
Wow.
What do you mean, Bug? Am I not pure?
Do you think touching a woman pains you?
Yes.
That's a very problematic view.
As we know, women come from Eve, and Eve was the
Original sinner.
Yeah, so ergo.
Ergo, woman cancelled.
Yep.
If you've ever touched a woman, bad news, buddy.
I'm coming over to Greece right now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna beat the religious indoctrination out of you, so you experience love by force.
Remember when I made a Bioshock joke and you thought I got brainwashed by right-wing American politics?
No.
Oh. Well, that just reminded me of that. I still think of that sometimes and it was really funny.
Okay.
Was when I called union nice people parasites because it was something
yeah, okay.
that
I
Andrew Ryan
remember.
keeps saying. It was so funny. And insulting a little bit, but
I have Halloween candy.
wow.
I'm gonna send you a picture. I think you might appreciate it.
Oh god.
Once I get my camera to focus.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Good.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I've returned, Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult,
Thank you
and most
for
no
thinking
longer
of
have the
me.
knowledge or ability to understand it. Most.
It's just a
but not
nice
me.
clown.
I will
It's
begin
not a
deciphering
nice
it
clone, this looks
We will
disgusting.
know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds.
I'm sorry.
John was
It's
certainly
also
right in
not
his appraisal
printed
of
right.
you. Your worth has already proven to be
The place where the
infinitely
nose
valuable.
is
Yeah, I
A
can
word
see
of
centimeter
warning,
to the left.
Zachariah.
Anyway.
Word spreading about your missions. Things you've
Still
been
might
able
want to see the horror
accomplish,
clown.
filled with troubling details that imply
Okay.
you lack mold. If there is an ASC spy
I
amongst
also
your
have
ranks,
zombies.
he will not only know our secret, but eventually share
It's a
it back to
pumpkin.
his master. We will, in no uncertain terms,
I have
be
an
lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it.
And another zombie. I also
Sooner
had
rather
body
than
parts and the rib cage,
Thank you
but I
for the
ate those.
warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this.
That is one of the best things you've ever said. I said body parts and a wreckage, but I ate
What
those.
the hell is that?
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant. Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well. Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain. Hi.
Lieutenant.
Captain Eliza.
Indeed.
Yep. Okay. And I have new gloves. When does it want me to what? Enter the barracks at dusk. Is dusk in the morning or night?
Morning.
Okay.
Remember the movie From Dusk Till Dawn? Or Until Dawn?
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, wait, because it's not doing it. Maybe I need to sleep until like... No. Nope. I'm dumb.
I gotta find that spy.
Here we go.
Maybe I should ask around.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me, or...
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah, that'd be a huge honor, Lieutenant.
Stop sucking my dick.
So what's your life like when you're not
He
on
never
duty?
will. Well, he will stop
Tell you the truth,
eventually.
Lieutenant,
But not now.
much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far
I
to
think
travel
we
from
went
where
in Green Hope in Mars
oh, yeah,
Warlocks.
there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small
Maybe.
critters in the underworks. Not a great hobby for the city.
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant, but everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here.
Yeah, whatever.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you.
Of course. Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it.
Just want to get to know you better.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant.
What do you think of us?
Honestly, Lieutenant? I'm not quite sure yet. That said, I've been quite impressed. I thought it was the definition of insanity to send you and so few of your men on some of those missions. So even though it's taking some time getting used to...
You from Ophir?
Born and raised. Father was an officer. Mother was a quartermaster. And I've rarely ventured...
Very familiar, Captain. Except...
Which makes your rise even more...
What?
You're asking about her life, skipping. Like,
Yeah, like, yeah,
and it
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
Like it's like, oh, whatever.
How was your rise to Captain earned?
Over time. But by no special, no heroic feats to dazzle you with in stories.
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. One might start to wonder the purpose of your questions. but here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to... They're a great source of intel, however they get it. I sleep better at night not know. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said, Lieutenant.
My lips are sealed, Captain.
Lieutenant?
I want to know my men better.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help him.
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
Oops.
Feels like a Green Hope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. I can't open it without a code.
How do I find the code?
I can't open it without a...
Right.
Lieutenant?
I want to know about your child.
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? My dad was never around. Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid. Had my share.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126. My parents were being...
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you?
This must be a pic of his parents. And his damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together. Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time. Never would have believed it. Guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so damn powerful.
Lieutenant?
I know you're a drinking man, so what do you say we go grab one together?
Looks like it's my lucky day. Sure, why the hell not? Lead the way. So why don't you cut the bull and tell me why we're really here?
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave, and reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
And what? You think I ever had a choice in the matter? Think I had the option to say no?
I don't care. All I know is they got all the intel they wanted on me from one of my own soldiers, and I don't know why. What's your angle, Dave? You bitter you got a Mancer as your lieutenant? I thought we were past all that. What'd they promise you? Promotion? Better pay?
Nothing but a promise they wouldn't hurt my parents. Is that a good enough reason? I don't like the ASC. Don't like what they're doing to Abundance. Don't like what they're doing to me. I don't like the deal they offered, and I don't like I didn't have a choice but to accept it. I ain't got no one but my folks since my sister died. Not that I expect you to shed a tear for me, but if I gotta choose between them and you, sorry, brother. You're on the losing end of that. If it helps, though, I don't think you're the full prick you were before we had this little chat. In fact, I might even have liked you in another time and place. But you're in deep shit now. And it's shit I don't want to get pulled into with you.
I don't want your blood on my hands, David, but I can't let you keep doing what you're doing. So I'm just gonna tell you to get the hell out of Ophir and don't look back.
I don't... Sure. Yeah, sure. Bye, Lieutenant.
The spy has not been eliminated though. No! The trap. There are multiple spies.
That explosion.
Oh no.
Why?
You can say he has his AirPods in.
What?
Nothing.
I got it.
I didn't understand.
He can't hear you, he has his AirPods in.
Oh. That's funny.
That's fun.
God, I still need to get the newest. I'm on observation duty. Fucking Markiplier is playing it. The music is so sick. The fuck?
Oh, Spot is not here.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by.
I know. Stop. Well, I'm gonna take my spy with me to tell my master that the spy is gone.
Zachariah,
I found the mole. David Ward was running lines for the ASC.
In these times, spies are everywhere. They used to be like rats, but now bear more resemblance to cockroaches. Should you see one, you can be...
I couldn't find it in myself to kill him, so I released him and let him run, like a rat.
The full blame cannot be cast on him. There are few who the ASC cannot bend to their will.
Be careful, from now on you're making progress in the main quest. Some secondary elements will become unavailable. Okay.
It's nice that they tell you this.
Yeah.
Unlike other games who just lock you out.
Yep. I hate that.
Not mentioning anything specific.
You can. This is a safe space. What came to your mind?
Rhaegar locks you out of some quests.
Ah, yeah. I haven't come across it because I always do all the side quests first.
Wow, Kev. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Apparently
better.
some personal quests disappear, for example.
Mm.
If you progress through the main quests too fast.
I see.
Lieutenant, I was told Dave Ward has gone.
Sorry, Cap, I haven't got this.
I see. This is bad. I have no choice but to declare him a deserter. I'm afraid there'll be gossip that you can't earn the respect of your men, and the Army's reputation will take another hit. I warned you to keep your head down, Lieutenant. Don't know what you did, but Colonel Victor was having you tailed during your missions, and now he's got a shitload to say about it, and none of it's good. I tried defending you, but the things he's saying, you diffuse the rebellion, but in a way that makes you seem pretty pro-mutant. Now, I told you myself, I'd give you a chance to explain, but you better talk quick. In the ASC, there's zero tolerance for...
I don't know what's going on. Someone's trying to bring me down, and they're lying to Victor to do it. Only thing I used to calm the rebellion was a...
All right. Fair enough. Victor also states you voluntarily jeopardized the lives of the officials you were charged with protect...
How do I explain something that's not... If I put those officials' lives in more danger,
And the claims that you've been hiding vital intel for the sole benefit of your fellow Technomancers.
Captain, the only thing I've ever done is accomplish the missions you gave me. Nothing more, nothing less.
Thought I knew you, Lieutenant.
No!
Not so sure anymore.
Fuck.
Don't
Failed the
these
charisma
stories
check.
one bit. And the
You're
list
just
of
not
accusations and the
charismatic enough.
details is long. Like your report on the deserters. Less truth than lies. Almost more lies than ink. Never...
Captain, if I was in your shoes...
I don't know, Lieutenant.
Oh, I
I'm
succeeded
cognito.
in the 50%. Okay.
Something in me feels there's more to it, too. Whether what he's saying is true... Unfortunately, he's already called you in, and I can't stop it. All I can tell you is watch your mouth. Get going.
Yeah, I need to remember to put on my charisma outfit.
I hate it when I forget to put on my charisma outfit.
But this one looks so nice. Oh, never mind. I don't have a charisma outfit anyway. You're carrying too much to sprint.
I will get a drink and stuff. God, it's so fucking hot. Why is it so hot? No, it's hot.
Hot.
In Cyberpunk, they patched one of the quests that you can get for the straight male romance that you can only romance with a female V.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the quest, you get a photo of him and his family. And they patched it, and now it looks like this. And before that, we had this glorious picture.
That's funny.
I like how it's just power dancing.
There he is.
Zachariah, I was scared we were too late.
For what? What's going on?
There's no time to talk about it. You're in danger. Victor called you in, didn't he?
Yeah, wants to talk to me about...
No, he doesn't. It's a trap. It's just an excuse to get you there so they can arrest you. They will do whatever necessary to make you talk. I don't know what you Technomancers are hiding, but he's ready to do anything to find out.
He's got power, but he wouldn't...
Zach, listen to the girl. You stay away from that man. The crook, the pig.
Thanks, Scott. You need to listen to us, Zachariah. I know it's hard to hear, but if you stay here...
Nisha coming to your rescue so out of the blue.
The town's filled with ASC looking for you now.
Yeah, but she was a spy the entire time, so makes sense.
Right.
Let's go, Zach.
This is her moment to drop the pretense.
No time to waste before that madman gets his hands on you. Now.
Hold on, I need to loot. Oh fuck. No.
Looks like Victor knew you were on your way out. His men are everywhere. It's gonna be real hard to get out without some fighting.
It's unconscionable.
Why did you send this picture again?
You have done nothing wrong.
Can I go through here? Nope.
I wasn't here, but am I correct in understanding that the bottom picture was the original one and now they changed it and updated it with an actual render picture?
Yes, but it would be way funnier other way around.
That would be funnier.
They had this really nice natural looking pictures of the family and they decided, nah, you know what we need? Photoshop.
I wanna know who took the picture. Because it looks like they're just, you know, casually in conversations. It's just like a doctor who snuck into the room and took this picture.
Maybe.
Because, you know...
I guess after the disaster of the first picture, they were like, okay, we need something natural. Don't care.
Nobody acknowledged that you're being photographed by someone. Maybe they are currently discussing how they're gonna pose for the picture. It's like, haha.
Maybe his sister is like, take a picture of us for we, and if I look supernatural, maybe he will ask me on a date. Because he doesn't know he is actively dying.
The bottom picture kind of reminds me of that time where the Dead by Daylight devs made a body pillow of David King, which was just his casual stance as a PNG on a body pillowcase. Like, I'm still mad about to this day. Like, they couldn't even bother to like pose him or anything. No. Just carried a model PNG pleb, body pillow gone. Fucking idiots.
Did you kill him?
Yes.
Cat, why are you killing?
No, I didn't kill him. I'm looting. I'm not.
Like
I'm pressing A,
stole
not
the
Y.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Alright, wasn't it in Technomancer that when you completely loot them, they die?
If you steal their serum, you extract the water from their body, and most people do not survive having no water in their body.
Let's head for the slum.
Case smartest.
Go.
Simply that could have been enough.
Yes, but I like saying things like this.
I know.
It is my joy in my life.
Hi. You're carrying too much to fucking sprint.
Here we go. All right. Guess I didn't think we get all the way up here, but we gotta keep moving fast. Let's go. The shed. Hurry.
I don't mean to question you or yours. Just I know Amelia and she won't be happy.
Then we won't ask her anymore. How's that? Our lives are on the line here, not just Zach's now. And I'd rather piss her off than lose mine. Move.
Traitor, get him!
For the last time, we're not here to damage the equipment. We're here to stop a terrorist. So get out of the way, now!
Damn it, they're already here.
Who the fuck do you think you are? It's my warehouse, you prick. If there was a terrorist here, I'm pretty sure I'd have seen his ass lurking around. So you're gonna... Hey! Make yourself at home.
Lieutenant, sorry to ruin the surprise, but your little mission ends here. Stop the traitor!
Uh-oh. Do you not have a health bar? What's going on here? Oh, you do. Never mind. I wanna kill him.
Wah, follow your heart.
You're driving. Get us out of Ophir now.
Bitch. Fine. Everyone in the rover.
You okay, Zach?
In one day, I find out Victor used everything I did as an officer against me, and I end up chased by my own people. Then one of my own soldiers turns out to be ASC, and I get involved in the armed robbery of a rover owned by my childhood corporation. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Misha.
Surely the young lady would not be taking us to an imaginary city. I mean, rovers are amazing machines, but certainly they cannot transport one beyond the bounds of reality and reason. I am not keen on leaving Abundance.
Noctis is an amazing city, Scott. It's as real as Ophir, but more amazing than anything you've ever seen before.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Full of fairies and balderdash.
You look like hell, Scott. I know it's a lot for you to take in, everything that's going on, but I'm glad you're with us, for what that's worth.
Nice of you to say, my boy. Very nice. I'm just leaving the corporation that I have called mine for the entirety of my life. Doesn't sit well with me. A new city that knows me not at all, only sees me for what I have become and not what I have been.
It's a chance for a new life then. A chance to reinvent yourself. Start fresh. At least you're a doctor. Never seen a place not happy to have a good doctor around.
Whoa!
Shit, look what that stupid creature did to my baby. The engine's fucked. How am I gonna repair this? You didn't even leave me spare parts. You really...
An ostrich. No doubt about it, it's a wild ostrich. Look, you see the spikes on its back? Unfortunately, the poor animal died, but I'm almost sure that...
Well, according to the sky, we don't have much time before sunrise. Fortunately, we're not very far away. We better get a move on.
It's a pretty good idea, because, as I was about to tell you, these creatures are social. They rarely travel alone. We might find ourselves in the middle of a herd, and an angry ostrich can be very dangerous.
Very good. Want to guide us, Nisha? And Amelia, leave that rover alone. As you said, you won't be able to fix it. And if you stay, you'll die.
Isn't that what that bitch wanted? That I die? I hate you all.
Stop it. We never wanted you to die. We need you. I know that you love that machine, but there's no time to cry over it. Come on.
Oops. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Fortunately, this is beyond my
Bro.
skill level.
What?
It's beyond my skill level.
Maybe you should work on your skill issues then. Or just get a different jacket that
Yeah.
allows you to get a +1.
Oh shit. I'm getting pretty close. And I can't run. Okay, here it is. Guys. I don't want to do this again. Okay. Holy fuck. Oops. That was close.
No, they're trying to open the roof. You, up there! Stop! Stop! It's Nisha! Listen to me! Stop! We'll take care of the creatures!
I'm sorry, Nisha. I didn't... I'm stopping right now. But I'll only be able to open the doors for you once the area is completely secured.
Here we are. They can get us access now.
If I weren't one to be wary of all corporate rejects, I might be elated. Do you feel it, Zachariah? We are about to enter a legendary city.
Outcasts. Get used to it, old pal. That's us too now.
Nisha, I'm so glad to see you.
Andrew.
We're starting to get worried about you. The news from Ophir sounded a little chaotic. You look healthy.
Worried? About me? Give me some credit. Let me introduce you to Zachariah Mancer. He's the reason why I'm here.
Look at that. The Technomancer who saved us from the Vori. Interesting. Very interesting. Happy to see you again. Now I understand why the Prince was insistent. He'll want to see you as soon as possible.
The Prince?
Dandolo. He rules our city. If I were you, I wouldn't keep him waiting. He loses patience quickly. There's nothing like fresh news for him to be on pins and needles. But don't worry. He's a charming man. And he loves Nisha.
Very well. I'll go see him.
Happy to see you in one piece, Zachariah.
Beg? I feel like I got ripped off.
Apologies. We were forced to improvise. Playing a simpleton is a great way to avoid attention when you are a mutant. You can go see the Prince now, but come back later. There's something I would like to discuss. I will be near the sand sails.
Wait a... Your name's Andrew, isn't it? We went to the academy together. But didn't we... I overheard you talking to Master Connor after I brought him to meet you.
I guess you overheard. Very well. Come find me once you've met with the prince. We'll talk about it. Go now. Don't keep him waiting.
Okay. Oh, nice.
The most exotic...
No, I don't want to purchase now.
The most...
Oh, I can run again. Oh my god, Andrew.
Hey. Hey, back.
What should I know about the Caravanserai?
It's the heart of Noctis, the home of the Merchant Prince, and the place where all the merchants' important transactions happen. That's where they decide on the trajectory of the main cargo route. Historically, it's also the first place out of the corporation's reach on Mars. The Merchant Prince has a taste for luxury. I could have spent 10 years there.
What can you tell me about Noctis?
It's a free enclave in a world dominated by dictatorial corporations. Created by merchants, I love this city. You can find anything you want. Mercenaries, preachers, craftsmen, all kinds of merchants, princes and thieves. And don't get me started on... It's quite mind-numbing. But it's the place where everything...
As a merchant, you must have traveled a lot.
Well, when I was a kid, I lived in Ophir, a place you probably know better than me. But with Marcello, the merchant to whom I belonged, he knew a number of Technomancers, including renegades, and used to sell them. As strange as it may sound, corporations, big cities all looked...
You have it in for them, the Technomancers, don't you?
It's true. I must say that they didn't put their best foot forward last time I saw them. All they managed to do was hide their inability at the price of my enslavement. I love technomancy. And this but those who practice it for the corporations have a real issue. Whether it be for abundance or Aurora, they can't help hiding ridiculous things.
Maybe there's a reason for it, don't you think?
You probably know better than me.
What can you tell me about the people of...
We're free to say anything and everything. You still think way too much like a member of Abundance, where the population pretty much has the same opinion. Here, you find merchants, the offspring of the city's founders. This mix sometimes creates problems and tensions, but as long as...
You know the merchants.
Even though knowing a few individuals doesn't mean that you know the group they belong to. But this doesn't apply to all of them. Most of them are in...
What do you know about the mutants?
Which ones? The ones who were locked up, mistreated, considered to be mere...
I was thinking about the...
They're almost all former slaves, you know. In the end, there are only a few of them who were born outside. They don't see the Martian environment as hostile, but more as a land of countless opportunities. They're actually... What else can I say? They're courageous, ready to fight for their brother's freedom. Some of them even...
You've known Nisha for...
Not that long. I've been on the road most of the time for the last few years, and I've run into... She's ready to risk her life for the city. Personally, even though I love Noctis, I wouldn't do it. You know that she's from
What do you think of Amelia?
That sometimes the way she speaks would make caravan drivers blush. But she's a great...
What do you think of Scott?
Did you know I met him in Ophir? When I was a kid. He was my family's doctor, but I have a feeling he's gone
Do you know Phobos?
Well, kind of. I've run into him several times, yes. He heads a wonderful fight. He's a great actor. I saw him play a simpleton.
Compliment him.
Should have remembered you. Back when we were kids, the world just revolved around you.
Really? How so?
You were quite the charmer. Everyone gravitated to you. Made me feel like I didn't even exist. I was just one of the many kids who dreamed of being your friend. Remember the feeling more than anything else.
Funny you remember that. Yeah, we were both kind of... Neither one of us really fit in. We were just outsiders in different ways. I tried to do too much, tried to make up for being different. You were just always yourself. You must have felt so alone, but you never made friends just to fill the loneliness. Never thought I'd see you again, Zachariah. Let alone ever have this conversation with you. I'm happy to have found you. Again. Even if it comes with all those bad memories.
Okay, guys.
What the hell? Oh, hey.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. I apologize once again for having to play this role in front of you, but the situation was a difficult one, and I could not risk blowing my cover.
I understand. You're one of Dandolo's spies too?
No. I work for my people, even if Dandolo was a precious ally. I was in Ophir to plan an escape, but it was not exactly what I wanted to tell you about. I would like to offer you my services.
You're also a mercenary?
No. I am not interested in serum. And a Technomancer ally, yes. It is rare for mutants to know someone with your talents.
All right.
check the leading against me. Ah, and here comes the rare
Do you
pearl,
think the guy is
diamond in the
thinking
rough that my
then,
Nisha tells me about.
Dolo,
Come, young
I
man.
have all the shit around my ear,
Zachariah
I cannot
Mancer.
hear you.
I am
Yes. That's why he has to lean so
Lieutenant of
close.
Abundance.
Then welcome to Noctis Labyrinthus, Zachariah Mancer, former Lieutenant of Abundance. I am Dandolo, head of this fair city.
Legendary city of the merchants. Apparently less legend than I thought. Or been told.
But hopefully as glorious as legends proclaim. Regardless, for all who come seeking asylum, it opens its arms to you and your companions. You are free to call it home. Like all who have come before you, you will honor our only request, that you make yourselves useful to our city. I'm sure your skills will place you in high demand. Noctis' first Technomancer. Exciting. You'll have all the help you need with Nisha and Lucky, who I believe you've met. We'll give you a room to get some rest. I hear your trip was quite eventful. There is something else. I would like to personally discuss my expectations of you. You hear? War between Abundance and Aurora's winding down. Aurora took Green Hope.
Just left Ophir a few hours ago and didn't hear anything about that.
That really surprise you? Your little censorship office probably hasn't decided what to do with the information yet. No. Don't look at me like that. You don't belong to Abundance anymore. The truce doesn't behoove us. During peace, the corporations become more suspicious of us and our business suffers. Our city could even be discovered, which would be catastrophic. In legend, it must remain.
What do you...
No, let me speak. Your welcome here comes at a price. I want you to attack an Aurora convoy. It's right up your alley.
And why would I do that?
I didn't finish. You will do it in Abundance uniforms, dissolving the truce. Do what you want with the soldiers, but let the civilians live. They need to be witnesses that will report back to Aurora.
So you keep the war going?
Precisely. And while you're at it, bring back the uniforms of the Aurora Technomancers you dispatch. I'm sure I'll find a use for them down the road. Ah, another thing, much more trivial this time, I assure you. The rover you came in on, I'd like you to move it. Put it wherever you want, do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's not in the way in the canyon. I just don't want Ophir to stumble over the machine and, as a result, find the road that leads here.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Oh yes, one last thing. My spies gave me a little tidbit that might interest you. Right after your escape, the ASC arrested your Technomancer brothers. That's what you call them, right? From Ophir. Their fate's uncertain, but if I was you, I'd be worried for them. If you're worried enough to want to help them, maybe we can set up some sand sails to get you back.
And your help comes at what cost? Assuming it's not out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't be so bitter, Zachariah. Business is business, not personal. I just thought a few Technomancers on our side might be useful.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
I can understand why it makes you uneasy. It makes me feel the same.
What do you mean?
About using the convoy attack to reignite the war. The mutants will suffer first. After that, everyone will suffer. I just wonder what Dandolo gains from all that pain.
Dandolo is a merchant, so think from his perspective. Business booms when conflict blooms. Between corporations. Protecting the city is a nice lofty pitch to feed Noctis newcomers. But who's the fool? You or me?
And I'm just gonna reignite a war that'll kill countless, all to serve his wealth.
If you fight against them, sure. But it's your call, Zachariah. I know Dandolo, and I doubt he'll exile you for abandoning this mission.
I need water. Okay. Oop. One sec. Did we crash? No, we did not.
Do you want to?
Nope.
The long-distance caravans arrived and it's going straight to the palace again. When will I ever get my delivery?
Stop being so impatient. The prince wants a recollection of the journey and news updates from our distant contacts. It's normal and necessary. Without his vigilance, Noctis would be nothing more than a pack of misfits.
Yeah. The Walden Prince.
Excuse me.
The temple lately.
Yeah, kind of old Preacher's Tales. He's definitely a good storyteller, but he recycles the stories over and over and over and over and... Oh, you get the point. Doomsday this, blah, blah, blah.
Hey there.
What do you want, human?
I took the rover all the way down into the canyon. Unfortunately, that's where I hit a wild ostrich, and now the thing...
And why exactly would we want to help you? We who are just monsters to you. And when we are sick, what one of you would help us eat.
I understand why you're angry, but none of that has anything to do with me. Do you think people are any nicer to Technomancers? If so, you're...
Yes. Brothers in pain. Outcasts should stick together.
That works for me.
I can imagine that you're surprised to see so many mutants moving freely around here. I know that it's not the case in Ophir, but their life isn't easy here. Racism, segregation. I am so grateful I'm not a mutant. Gotta respect their courage, though. Living with this hatred, this daily dose of contempt, seems like a giant
If
test
he
of
only
character.
knew.
Don't expect them to be at your beck and call. They'll most likely ask for something in return for their services. They are a free people here.
It's very insensitive of Lucky to talk like this next to Phobos.
Yeah. Wow, I'm so grateful I'm not a mutant.
The most exotic goods.
Is this it? It better be. Alright, Phobos can't wear the... Or can you? Wait. She should be able to.
Anyway, I will go to bed now.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Abandoned officer's uniform. Fuck.
The most exotic good.
Fuck. Best viewers on. Hell yeah. Okay. Officer's uniform. Stupid.
The most
Keep getting so turned around here. Okay, how do I go upstairs? How far did you get into the game, Bug?
I don't know.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Don't even wait. You wanna make an educated guess when the last time was that I played?
Last year?
September 10, 2022.
See? Last year.
That's almost 3 years ago, kid.
Last year.
Repent! We won't have access to the Blue Paradise so long as we are not all absolved of our sins.
I had some... I'm looking for some work.
It is the Shadow who has sent you. I am looking for new worship. I would have gone there myself on my knees as if it were.
You want me to get the relics for... Could you tell me more?
I can talk about it.
A few minutes.
All right. So the settlers had challenged Sun by coming to this planet, by leaving heaven to come down. He probably would have wiped out every one of us if his son... They became beasts and...
I think I've heard enough.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Do you have a moment?
Hey there.
Hello.
Zachariah.
A pleasure then, Zachariah. Are you a hunting...
Sorry.
Ah, well.
Can you tell me...
Yes, of course, of course. Now, anyone could have...
So you need a...
Well...
Look. Oops. Still not ready. No.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. As expected, I knew that these ruins were just small dwellings, and that these relics are not the ones that'll be of good use to us Technomancers, just everyday items used by the settlers. However, they have a significant religious value. I wonder if I should keep them. They could turn out to be useful.
Stop. No. No. Oh fuck, I messed up. Hi. Okay.
Cat, you're going to hate me, but I'm also gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Good night. Have fun.
Thank you. Good night. Oh shit. Nope. Hello. Nice.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Nice. Ooh, nice. Nice. That.
Hey there.
What do you want?
You said there was a lynching. Tell me about it. Maybe I could...
The last time a man helped a mutant, it was only to bring a chair to help him reach the noose.
Who were these men?
It was those crazy religious zealots who hate us. Believe we have no souls. If we want the prince...
Not all humans are like that. Maybe I'll...
Well,
did you hear about that?
I see.
You know what goes on in that neighborhood like any merchant should. And you don't think that this...
You're not wrong. I guess that we'd better turn in the culprits and be done.
Why didn't you do...
It was an angry...
A spine like a jellyfish. But it... Gentlemen, you are responsible for an awful crime.
We didn't have to hide.
Hey! Get that gun!
Stop by the shadow. Stop. Yes. Yes. We killed.
Whatever your superstitions, over here, mutants are free, and
No, no! I beseech you, don't tell.
Mm-mm.
Repent.
I think I found...
Even if you are willing to...
Here, you've got...
Praised be the shot.
Hey there.
What are you...
Regarding the
Did you find any?
Listen, you were right. The gang of fanatics was behind the murder.
You're likely to irritate Dandolo, and you know very well that we need his support. What happened to that boy is horrible.
That is so...
I know, but you must control your anger for now.
You are right, Phobos.
Reassure the fanatics. Ew.
Found you an alibi, but you'd better keep quiet.
Thank you.
Reputation +1. Okay. Oops.
Zachariah.
I moved the rover for you. It will be...
Yes, I already heard.
Cool.
So, just when I thought shit couldn't be worse. For engine, with only a few rovers out there, it's not like you can just grab those parts from. However, when it comes to prices, since we don't have abundance of support, it's not the same anymore. In my shed, I had a replacement stator ready to go. I imagine that I also had a delivery waiting. The quartermaster, Ryan Stewart. I imagine he must still have a rotor.
I go back with Ryan. Know his inventory well.
The final option's a robber I heard of who parts everything he fucking finds. Not a guy I'd want to grab a drink with, and I've heard that he wasn't interested in serum. One last thing. I found the tools I'll need. However, I was in such a rush that I forgot to take my serum.
Here, take this.
Well done. Wow.
I'll take care of it.
What's good, Zechariah?
Keep your pants.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna stop here. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Goodbye.